All right, next step here, we're gonna do the differential. And I was just watching some YouTube videos to figure it out. So we got our bear hat here. We got it from Menards yesterday. I was thinking about taking this tire out, but as you get back underneath here, it looks like there's gonna be plenty of space to pull that diff cover off, so I'm not worried about that. We just took a nylon brush and kind of brushed off. It looks dirty yet, but at least all the loose particles are off. And what I realized by finally looking at it, instead of just ordering stuff online and watching another video, is you only need to put like a gasket maker or a Permatex type product on here. You don't have to actually have a gasket, even though I bought a gasket. So I'm going to pull it off. If there's no gasket, I'm just going to get the right stuff from the auto parts store. But I want to pull it off before I go there to see what it is, and then I'll let everything drip out. So we'll get set up here, and then we'll show you guys the process. What we'll do, yep. We're getting her all set up, right?
Like we told them, right?
We told everybody we're going to do for them. Okay, we got them all set up. We got some light going on.
It's like a little shop, right?
Like a little shop. Okay, this is, we got our oil pan there.
Can I just do one?
We'll get them all loose first, okay?
Yeah, and then
And then you'll do them all. Okay? Get this out of the way.
But I might not use yours. That thing right there?
Yeah, you're going to use my wrench.
Yeah, but I might use the roller thing you said.
I think you got a roller thing right there. Can't you use the one you got?
Yeah, but I can't raise it that much. I have to go
I gotta look and see all these things come off. Can you back up a little bit so I can see? Thanks, bud. Somehow this comes off of here. You just pull them off. Squeeze them a little bit. So we should probably remember which ones those are. That's what the...
Yeah.
I'll find the website or the... what do you call it, from the guy who was giving me all the good information off the internet and put it on here somewhere. There we go. It's like Mako Ford or something like that. It's a really good video. Way better than this one's going to be. So he said get them all loose. And then have your assistant take care of the rest of it. Right, assistant?
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't know that, but yeah.
You didn't even know that?
Yeah, but...
Okay, he also said to bend up this little tab for the brake line. Try to get it up just a little bit so it's not in the way. That one I already did. And I'm doing double the work here. Okay. This one here.
You only need 3 people, right?
3 people?
Yeah.
I hope not. I'm using a deep well because there's studs on some of these.
Is that camera even on?
I don't think the camera's on. I'm just talking to you. That's the whole point of these videos, because you guys won't come and help me. So at least you can watch it on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe you can learn how to work on a car.
But I usually help
Not
you.
that I know how to work on a car, but
I usually help you, right?
you usually do help me, yep. Unless there's something good on TV.
Yeah.
Or mom's making some really good dinner.
Yeah, or it's like, I wish the birds didn't come out.
Wish your brothers would come out.
No.
Alright, so now that I've got them mostly loose all the way around. We can, maybe not. Thought I did. Some of them doing twice, some not doing it all. Oh, these are definitely going to need some anti-seize.
Why?
I see that already, because they're coming out hard. I don't want these bolts to come out hard. Oh my baby. Oh, there we go. Okay. See, I don't think you'll even be able to turn these yet, bud.
Yeah. When you're like bolted down really hard, right?
Yeah. Well, what he said to do is leave the top one in loose. So, are you ready to try taking some of these out?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got them all somewhat loose.
Yeah.
They're turning, but...
But I got a little bit thick and a little bit more.
Yep. We just got to remember, okay, here you go. You want to use this wrench or you want me to get a smaller one?
Probably a smaller one.
Okay, you should probably sit on your back on that thing so you can see what you're doing. There you go.
It's
Okay.
really heavy, Dad.
Yeah, I know. Put it up there. I'll hold on to it for you. All you have to do is turn it. Okay. There you go.
Which way?
Down first. Okay, now pull up. Okay, down, up, down, up. So, you know, if you were a real mechanic, you'd have a...
Zip, 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 zip.
the tool and zip them right off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that one's loose enough. You want to go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Can you hold on to it with yourself while I take the bolt out? These go pretty hard, don't they?
No.
Not when I'm helping, I suppose not. Now we gotta be careful because at some point, yeah, go here once. At some point, the grease is gonna come out like a waterfall. This is gonna be some stinky oil too, just so you know.
Okay. Might want to do a bigger, like a bigger thing around it.
Yeah, a bigger pan?
Yeah.
Maybe. So we're gonna leave.
Because if it shoots on anything so much.
That'd be a little too much pressure. Ooh, one thing I wanted to do too, before I take this all the way, well, I'll take this off, I guess, but should probably before I take it off. I'm gonna go around to the other side, and I'm going to take the fill port out, just because I've had one time where it didn't come out, and then I'm gonna have a heck of a time doing it. So let me, before I pull this off, let me just go check that out.
Okay.
All right, so now one thing I had, and this was on a '98 Chevy that my dad had. We had it for a long time, and we never did the rear diff change. And we tried to get the plug out, and this was probably, it wasn't too long after. Really, you're gonna make funny faces. Wasn't too long after. I guess the truck probably had, I don't know, maybe.
100?
No, it wasn't 100,000, but it was maybe 70, 80,000 on. We could not get that plug to budge. I actually twisted off a 3/8 ratchet.
Yeah, right, everybody. Yeah,
Okay,
right.
this is coming loose, so I feel like I can go back to the backside.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we're getting an annoying guy here again.
Yeah, right.
Now let me make sure that the fill plug is open. So let's make sure we get the pan underneath here. All right, you work on those, and I'll start at the top, okay?
I did a little bit.
It's a little tricky, right? It's a little bit on your ice, and don't get your jacket all full of oil quite yet. Since that is your good sliding down the driveway jacket, right?
I need help.
Need help? Here, just hold it on there. Okay, there you go. Now pull it. Pull the lever. There you go. Now go back and pull. There you go. Back and pull. Back and pull. There you go. Yeah, now we're getting there. Really? 3 clicks? Let's give her a couple more clicks. Okay, I'll hold one hand here and push it in, and then hold your other hand and do this back and forth, okay? There, now you're getting it, see? It's not that hard. I mean, if this dumb schmuck can figure it out, you can figure it out, right?
I was letting it go, Dad.
Just letting it go, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of like your farts, just letting them go.
Dad, I got out that far.
You got it out that far? So once you get it that far, you can probably just take it out.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. So I want to make sure that this pan is underneath here, okay? So you keep on working on those, and I'll work on the other ones, and we'll meet somewhere on the other side, okay? Holy cow, you're sliding across this shop here.
It's really tight. That one's really tight.
Really?
Yeah.
Get some muscle on it. You can do it. I know you got a lot of muscle. You got a lot of muscle. Get her in there. There you go. Here, I'll help you. I'll help you get it started.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, now pull it.
Whoa.
No, it is pretty tight. I said we're gonna put some anti-seize on these things. We put them back in. I don't like how tight these are. All right, think you can get it by yourself now.
Oh.
Remember, you gotta hold it on there tight with your hand, or it isn't gonna stay.
Let's probably shoot this. I'm putting it in.
That was so tight I can't get it out by hand either. I keep on bumping our friends here. There we go. Oop, bump them again. Look at that. Man, these guys always get in the way. These projects would go a lot faster. All right, give me it over here, then I'll put it on the
Where did
towel.
that go?
Oh, that's the question of the day most times. Is it in the? No, it's not in there. We're probably gonna need that one.
I know it's
There, it's way over by the tire. It always goes where you least expect it.
Yeah.
All right, you keep on going, and I'll try to get this one out by hand. That's.
Oh,
You gotta get more in there.
Yeah. I gotta do this.
Oh, there we go. Put this on there. Sometimes you put the socket on, you can get it. You can turn a bolt that you can't otherwise turn. Now remember, at some point, this thing's gonna have a waterfall of oil. It's gonna come shooting out like a water balloon exploding. Well, not quite as bad, but there you go. You're getting her. I know you're going to be tempted to eat a lot of this gear lube, but don't. I think you're allergic to it.
Move out of the way.
Really? But we need to have that underneath there when the oil starts shooting out.
Dad, can you please do it? I saw Jimmy drop storm.
A Jimmy drop? There you go. Well, don't go so far. We're going to have all, this whole thing is going to be oil, so we got to have it like right there. So we have a chance of catching it. Oh, I dropped the bolt right into the oil pan.
That's oil.
Well, it was not oil yet, but it will be.
Yeah.
Remember now, we're going to have...
Mine is.
We're going to have to review the video. I think it's this one, the top one, and then there was one, I think, right here.
Yeah, but I think this one's spraying.
It's spraying? Yeah, it's just dirt coming out.
I need help with this.
Well, I'll get it for you.
It's hard. It's my finger.
I know, it's hard on the hand, is it? Sometimes if you use the socket, it comes out easier, but... Oh, another one in the pan.
It takes something as oil.
Well, there's no oil in there yet, but... Let's see here once. Here, should we try it? Let's try this one. Maybe a little bit shorter socket will help you out here. Try this one piece setup there. Try that one. Yeah, some of these are still really tight.
Let me try this then.
It's not going to go by hand very easily.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're tightening it up though. Let me see once. Yeah, that one will go. Try moving on to this one. Because we got to dig them all out.
I let the way over there.
You're on a rolly wheelie thing. There you go. Here, I'll move this one so then I can maybe get it by hand. All right, you want to try this one again?
Yeah.
Try that one again. Oop, let me get that. Okay, now we got everything should be out except for the top one with the stud. Okay, let's put this underneath there. Don't drop that in the oil pan.
I need help there.
Oh, you almost got her. Come on, a little bit more, you'll have it off.
Do it hard.
I know it's hard. That's why they charge so much money for this stuff. Unless you're an idiot like me, then you just come here and do it. There you go. See? Oh, careful, easy. Oh yeah, you smashed your finger. That's gonna happen. Okay, I'll help you hold it on. There you go. Don't go crazy. Just a little bit at a time. There you go. Okay, stop now. We can probably get it out by hand. Try taking it out just with your fingers. You gotta turn it the other way. The other way.
I need help.
Like, watch. Turn it this way. Watch. See which way I'm turning it?
Yeah.
Turn it that way. Just about gonna fall out.
It's 100.
At least you didn't get it in the pan.
Yeah. With glass.
All right, so now we got to back up a little bit because this is where everything explodes out like a water balloon.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's not really gonna be like a water balloon, but
It's still be spraying out.
no, not really spraying out. But let's see if I can get
It's
set up
like
here.
water flowing down.
Kind of like a water fountain. I think I'm stealing some verbiage from the. I wish I knew the guy's name. Mako. I'll put a picture in there, but he's pretty awesome. I watched him a couple times for some of the stuff I'm doing here, and very helpful. All right, so we got this mostly underneath here. He says to start over here. He's got a really nice. Oh man, this looks like I might not quite have a big enough pan, but we'll see. He says to start over here. I think he used a hammer.
Way far out.
Well, I don't think you have to go way far out, but maybe a rubber mallet would work. I don't know. Looks like it's glued on. Pretty darn good. Oh man, if I get a bigger. It's just the size that I think it'll work, but the size that it might not work. Oh, let's see if we can get in here a little bit and try to get.
You're going on mine, Dad.
I know I'm using your creeper. Either a screwdriver or a sharper
Sharper finger. Hammer my milk.
You're not gonna do the hammer?
No.
Okay, so I got just a hammer here. That's a rubber hammer. Really doesn't matter when. Oh, there you got her. Okay, just got it started a little bit there now. So I want to try to get this off carefully. This comes down. I can probably move this back a little bit. I should have gotten a bigger pan. We've only said that about 6 times, but if I crack it a little bit at a time. There we go. Okay, see all the oil coming out there now?
Yeah.
See how it's coming out everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, patience, not one of my best friends, but we'll let this sit for a little bit here. Haven't gotten the aroma of the gear lube yet. Does look pretty gross though.
Yeah.
Like it's darker than I thought it would be.
It looks like a little bit like brown with chocolate milk, really brown.
Yeah, it is chocolate milk.
No.
That's what we put back in here.
No.
Yep, chocolate milk.
No.
2% though, because it's for winter. You want to put some thinner stuff in. You don't want to put whole chocolate milk in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Maybe a little hot chocolate if it's really cold out. All right, I'm gonna crack it a little more. You ready, Weston? You ready for it to be all over the place?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually dangerous now.
Getting gross now, huh?
Yeah, it's really horrible.
And the Ford Mako whatever guy, I gotta find his name. He had a really good idea of leaving that top bolt in, because I said when this whole thing comes off and you're trying to grab for whatever you can to make things less messy. Oh, now I'm getting a whiff. Oh yeah, there's the aroma. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
That is not chocolate milk.
No. It sounds like it's a chocolate milk for years.
Yeah, it's been in here for years. Well, actually it has. It's still the original. This is the original gear lube.
Oh.
And as long as I had this off, I was gonna take the cover and give it a once over with maybe some black spray paint. I don't know. We'll see what I got here. I mean, really, I should really be putting like a yellow or a red.
If you take the top off, be sure it's just don't pull the whole thing off.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'd like to get more power out of this thing, so that's why I said that's where if you can get some either red or yellow, I think either one of those adds horsepower. The truck is blue though, so maybe I should go with the blue, but then I won't get as much horsepower out of it. It's difficult. Okay, now we're to the point where it's finger tight. Get this wire on top so it's not in the way. Take the rest of this bolt out. Oh, it might actually come off now. Okay, that's off. Now let's take this off. Come on. You were so close to coming off before. Do I have all the bolts out? Anybody see any bolts that I didn't take out yet?
No.
Wow, whatever that sealant is. Some good stuff.
Let me see that. Whoa.
Now, one of the things I wish I had watched the guy that I keep on talking about, don't remember his name.
Yeah.
He said you don't need the friction modifier when you have the electric locking differential. So I likely won't need that for this truck, but my dad's truck does not have the electric locking differential, so I'll just use that additive when we do his. So we'll let this drip off, clean it up, and maybe I'll show you a little bit of the cleanup, but let it drip off for a while. You guys don't need to watch that. And then we'll clean up this and get it spray painted and be back.
Yeah.
You guys can see a little better. There we go. So the video I've been looking a lot at was Ford Tech Makuloco, F-O-R-D, capital T-E-C-H, capital M-A-K-U-L-O-C-O. He did a pretty good job, I thought, of showing how to do this. He's looks like an expert or maybe some sort of professional, which I am not. Just kind of get the light here so you guys can see. Oh, actually looks pretty clean in there. There's a little bit of like a lip right here, and there's a pool. He was mentioning a pool. Let me see if I can get you guys in there to see it a little better. See the little pool right there? So I'm gonna try to kind of sponge that out with a towel so you guys can see what's going on. Again, using an old ray because you don't want to use a new one. That's just crazy talk. But I am kind of glad I'm changing this. This is a little more involved than it's easier than the transmission so far. Of course, I don't have the the pan or the diff cover back on yet. Looks easier than the transmission anyway so far. At least I haven't made a huge mess on the floor like the transmission made me do. I think cleaning off this gasket material is going to be a little bit more of a pain. But all in all, so far not so bad. I don't see a lot of filings in here. Like I said, the cover had a bunch of shininess on it, little speckles, and I definitely want to wipe the rest of this out. It's just kind of cool. If you haven't seen the inside of a rear end, there's a pinion way in the front there, a little swirly looking thing. And you've got the differential sections right there. Your big ring gear over on the side, on the left side there, that one where it's closest to us right now. If I can get some of this gunk out of here, might as well wipe it out and get the cover off, right? If I was smart, I'd probably jack this thing up and then I could turn the wheels. I just could do a burnout here in the shed. That'd be another good idea. You know that Ford Tech guy that I keep on referencing? He packed this all full of towels, which I think was a good idea. He used a sanding disc to clean this off. I'm going to use the wire brush. Now, I've got one for my grinder, my 4-inch grinder, but I'm also going to put it on the drill because I think I can go both directions and keep it from getting into the inside of this. But I'm also going to pack it full of towels, kind of like he did on his site. So if you want to look at a decent one, go to his. He looks like he knows what he's doing. I'm not even playing one on TV here. So looks like that'll be good for that.